We're back playing this game, and at this point I didn't even know if I was going to make another episode of Oh Demon Fix My TV because it was just running that bad for me. But we are, and we're doing it, and we're starting off from the first episode. We've got a task to fetch the satellite disc now, and yeah, so we found the batteries for the TV, fixed that. Now we need a satellite dish from this weird demon grandmother devil person who... This Spanish grandmother. It's one of these puzzles again. Right, so this game, it uses... It's weird game mechanics. It seems to be going off visuals with these weird symbols. I don't get any of it at the minute at all. And now I've just realised the door that we used to get into the hallway, because we already know where the satellite dish is. Because when the IKEA cabinet fell off the wall, we could see it. It was there. Or I'm assuming so, from what I remember. No offence, IKEA. Let's move on. Right, we right, so yeah, visual game mechanics. So obviously when I'm looking at this symbol over here, that's making a symbol. There's a symbol there, a symbol there, a symbol out there. Even with them all in screen, which can be hard to do, I'm not really getting anything from it other than the lamp lighting up. So I don't really know what to take away from that. Either way, we've got the batteries for the TV. What's these? Amazing. I mean, they're all different. They're different symbols to that thing when it goes right. What does this thing do? That's making some sounds and lights up. Useless blurred out instructions.
Listen up, Encarnita. I am leaving you the instruction for the TV. If it's off or black, it's because you have to put the batteries in. Then, if you see
We've
like
got the
little
batteries.
specks, it's because you don't have any signal, and you have to set up the satellite and the antenna. That gizmo, that is like a dish, and then like a
Okay,
little
so there's a
stick.
symbol on the
Okay?
floor.
Remember the little stick? It's somewhere around the house.
More
You just
useless
have to look for
instructions.
it, okay?
If you can see a clue in this, please let me know, because yeah, I don't. I'm a little bit confused. I'm not gonna try and hide that. It's I don't know. The sound's changing when I'm looking at the TV.
Hey,
Yeah,
if
this-
it smells a bit like Satan, it's your fault, okay?
We press it. Not too sure. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, with the actual, with how rough the game was last time playing it, I wasn't even sure I was gonna make another episode of this. Now, is there anything on the ceiling? The it seems to be running a little bit better today. I'm not gonna lie. Can't see anything on the ceiling. Whoa! What? Did I see something then? I thought I saw something. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's very shadowy, this room now.
Oi?
We have to be stood here, I wonder. It seems like the TV is the only bit lit up at the minute. I'll make sure the audio's loud enough so you can actually hear what's going on this time. I'm rather confused, and I want to try and do this without actually searching for the answer, because that defeats the point of the puzzles and playing the game. This is what makes this game a game. The sound seems to be changing with the TV, or something else that I'm looking at. So it doesn't change when I look at the ceiling. It does when I look towards that symbol. Right, that's that symbol making that noise then. So that's not anything to do with the TV then. Is that symbol gone now? That's just post-it notes. But then the lamp blocks it. I want to know what's making that clock go. Wait. That make a symbol? Was that symbol there? I'm confused now. There's 3 symbols in that cabinet. Right, so I've taken a bit of time just to try and study and have a look visually at what's going on. So I'm looking at that symbol there with all the post-it notes on. That's obviously allowing this to adjust into an arrow, which has pointed me to the cabinet to find these gems on the wall. Now, we've obviously found this middle one from the cuckoo clock, which I'm trying to work out if that's to do with that symbol or that one. That one must be for the cuckoo clock. So I reckon the things you do, what you look at, will bring up little clues in the game, and then you can work out what to do. Hang on a minute. That's that, innit? Right, so that's the same. Right, okay. So yeah, that's looking right now. We've got the cuckoo clock, and we've got the chandelier looking structure on the roof. But there's one more symbol. Obviously, it must be this one that it activates, and I can't for the life of me work out what it is. Nothing's like. I don't know if there's a certain amount of time I have to stare at it, or we've got the idea of it now. We've got the puzzle and we know what we're doing. I'm just. This must activate something. Is anything changing? I mean, I must have to actually... We must have to... Something will alter. It needs to be in screen. That's making the lamp light up. I thought I could... So what's it doing there then? Right, so this...
My mentor used to say, what? What did you just say? Did you just talk to me?
I'm pretty sure that end symbol is allowing the lamp to be lit up in the corner. And then when I go off it, it'll slowly eventually go out again. Right? So we've got that bit now. But then what is it trying to show us? I'm looking for something. But for the life of me, I don't know what it's I don't know. Let's just have a look at these symbols, because we know we've got two of them. And well, that was a bit of a fluke. And we can see the door again.
I hope you never have to solve one of those under pressure.
Wait, is there another... Is this basically... I wonder if the actual puzzle on the door's changed and it's given us essentially a bit of a time limit to get it done. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Okay, we've got it. We've got this now. We know what we're doing. We're gonna just figure this puzzle out. I wonder if I wish it had just moved, because it's such a bit of a clumsy game. With how slow it's being, it's taking a lot of time to move these said blocks on the door, and I probably don't need to walk all the way over to the hole in the wall just to get this through. Oh, wait a minute. To be honest, it's making it rather frustrating how slow and rough the game is being. There we go, that's all we wanted to do. There we go. We're through, back into the hallway. We have done it. Finally. I mean, that took a while, I'll be honest. That took longer than ideally I wished it to take. I know back in the first episode, I rewatched it back as I was editing, and when we were looking for the batteries. Okay. That's a symbol of death, apparently. Die when you look at the death symbol. I was looking for the batteries, and the first time I walked into that room and the battery was right there. The whole room was lit up green. Everything was bright and obvious, and I still didn't pick it up. It had to take me going in there a second time to get it. Please don't tell me I have to do that puzzle again now. Right, perfect. Anyway, that did take a bit longer than we planned it to. I do apologise if the game is a bit jerky. Depending on how it looks on camera, it might be a bit too rough post-editing it for me to do another episode. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you're enjoying this game, because it is good. It is a good, fun puzzle game. It gets your mind thinking, but it runs bad, and I don't want to put a bad running game on YouTube. Although it's definitely worth showing because it is a fun game. It's interesting. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like this video if you did enjoy it, and do make sure you subscribe if you do enjoy the rest of my content. We will see you in the next one. Goodbye.